All right, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to a rainy day here in Washington. Today's the day that we are going to go ahead and go over, talk about, and start the process of getting the warranty acknowledged for my ESC that caught on fire. So stay tuned and we're going to go through that whole entire process, you guys. All right, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the vlog. My name is Red. This is a continuation video of my previous videos on the issues I am having with the TRX4 2021 Broncos ESC catching on fire. Now, if you haven't seen my last videos, go ahead and go back. I have a video that I will link here and in the description below. Two of them, actually. The first one will be the ESC catching on fire, my first thoughts and reactions to that. The second video is basically me taking out the ESC, explaining some things that I think may have happened and may have caused the issues. And now this video will be the warranty process. So with me today, I have my owner's manual and everything that came with the vehicle, paperwork wise, just in case they want to see some of that. I also have some paperwork, some addresses, some information from receipts with me, a paper, pen, so I can jot some stuff down, and the ESC itself. You guys, this is going to have to be shipped back to Traxxas. Once I start this process, I don't know if they're going to need the serial number itself to the ESC, but I do have that handy just in case they need that. All right, so I do have a unique situation. For those of you who don't know, I am a traveler. I am not in one location no longer than 3 or maybe 5 months. We travel a lot. We get around a lot. We have hit almost all the states in the United States so far. Only a few left, which is pretty awesome. I purchased this vehicle when I was spending time in Arizona. When I was in the Sequoias in California, it caught on fire on me. And now I am at my next destination for the summer in Washington. I am going to now finally be able to start the process. I'm just going to call them because I don't know what addresses they want for certain things. And I just want to make sure everything's right before I start the process. So I'm just going to give them a call. I figured I'd document this process because I've never really seen a video or anything about the process itself and what it contains and how long it takes and, you know, what actually became of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now, and let's give them a call, see what happens. All right, now they say it's pretty simple, you guys. You can register your vehicle online, and then you can start the warranty process online itself, or you can simply call them toll free. In the United States, I believe they are in Texas. Yep, Texas. Okay, so they are in Texas, so beware of the time zone differences. It is, I don't know, 9-10 o'clock here, so I'm sure they're full operation there. You can simply call them by calling 1-888-TRAXXAS or 1-888-872-9927. Now, I'll try to cut this up so this don't take crazy long time and I don't bore you guys to death with this process. Now, let's do it. It just keeps repeating the same thing no matter what I pick. What is going on here?
Dealer, press 1. For the parts department, press 2. For technical support or general customer assistance, press 3. For the repair department,
Press 3.
thank you for calling Traxxas. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time during this message. If you are a dealer, press 1. For the parts department, press 2. For technical support or general customer assistance, press 3.
I tried 3.
For the repair department, press 4.
Let's try repairs.
Receive a free catalog, press. Thank you for calling Traxxas.
This is anger. Sure, the world knows.
It just keeps starting me over.
For assistance with our electric products, please press 1. For assistance with our nitro products, please press 2.
Electric 1.
There are 0 callers in the queue.
This call may be monitored and recorded for training and qualification.
Okay, I bought a TRX4 2021 Bronco in March. All right, awesome. I should be able to send that off here in a day or so. So sounds good. That'll be it for now. All right, appreciate it. Thanks, you too. All right, there you have it, you guys. If I leave this real time, I don't know if I will. But let me check. Let me see. I finally got through, and I was on the phone with Traxxas for 8 minutes and 38 seconds. Okay. Overall, so far, the process is straightforward, very simple. He didn't even ask me for the registration of the vehicle or serial number or nothing like that. Basically, he just said we started the process, started an account. We're going to be in touch via email with each other. I have to send the proof of purchase to him via email, and then I have to mail the ESC back to them. They said it really should only get them or take a day or two to get to them. They will send me an email verification that it has gotten there and they've received it, and then they will probably most likely said same day send me an email verification that they're going to replace it, and more than likely same day send it back. Okay, so sounds pretty straightforward. Sounds like it's going to be really quick. He did say, unfortunately, because I had to wait, I am outside of the 30-day period for the replacement, but he did say, because of my situation, he's going to put a note in there and see if he can't still honor that, and if not, then it's going to be the $25 shipping, and then I'll get my ESC back relatively quick, it sounds like, you guys. So we'll see. Today is May 22nd. I'd say probably 3 days from now I will be able to mail this out, and we'll see how long it takes. So let me see if I got my email. All right, oh yeah, I got 3 of them. Bam, bam, bam. Start those up. Okay, reference number. Return shipments will require a signature unless you waive that. But I mean, whatever, I'll sign for it. I'll be here. I'd rather make sure it gets to me anyway, you know what I mean? I had to print out this email and put it inside the box. All right, guys, today's the day we get this thing in the mail. So I have the ESC, I have my registration card, another piece of paper that I have to fill out some things. I have to show them the proof of purchase. So I have a copy of my receipt here. And I also have some other things that they wanted, but mainly it's just your registration, a little piece of paper asking what's going on, and the proof of purchase. So we're gonna go ahead and get all this in the mail, and we'll see how long it takes. All right, we got everything that Traxxas needs. Let's go get it in the mail. Alright, we're on our way in to ship her off. Alright, we're in the mail. Should take about 4 days to get there, so we'll see what happens. Alright, you guys, I want to jump in here real quick and update you on the progress and where we're at in the process itself. Okay, so I went ahead and I called Traxxas the 20-something. The 22nd, I got a series of emails that's basically just saying here that it confirms my return merchandise, gives me an authorization and a number. Okay, it tells me I'm going to be notified by email when the package is entered into their system, and then it says please note, you do require they do require a signature for when the ESC gets returned, so be aware of that you will have to sign, unless you call them and maybe opt out of it. But you will have to sign. It also gives you in the email a bunch of things, a bunch of packing notes and things that it would like you to do. And then also they give you a piece that they ask you to fill out and put inside the package, inside your return package. And it just has a couple questions that's like, I am sending these items. These are the symptoms my model and items are experiencing. And this is what I've already tried to troubleshoot, and I bought the model on this date. So those are a few things that you're gonna have to fill out. All right, so also they're gonna ask you for a copy of your receipt to prove purchase. You know what I mean? They want a proof of purchase, you guys. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. All right, now, so I did go down to the post office and I did go ahead and throw it in a package, shipped it off, you guys. The guy told me it'd take 4 days or so to get there. It took a long time. Now don't forget, I am in a remote part of Washington State up here, so it had to go from where I'm at, and it bounced a couple post offices to Seattle itself. And then once it hit Seattle, it took some time going through the system getting to Texas. Now to be fair, that's not all post office's fault. We did have a holiday in there, so I expected at least a day or so. But I shipped it off on the 25th. Okay, so I called them the 22nd. I had time to go up to the post office a couple days later, which was the 25th. I got it in, and you will get a tracking number with your package as well once you package it and send it. So I sent that on the 25th, you guys, and let's see here. It never arrived to Traxxas until June 3rd. Okay, so it took a little while. But that's all right. I expected a little delay because of the holiday. And then I'm in a remote part of Washington, like I said, so it's probably going to take a while for things to get here. That'll happen depending on where we're at in the country. Sometimes things will come overnight if we're close to a hub, or if we're close to, you know, the post offices or something. And then other times you can always tack on an extra day or two if I'm staying in a remote area. So it's expected. I'm kind of used to it by now. Nobody's fault. It's just the system, you know. But then I received an email that was an auto-generated email that just says, it's been received. If it's a repair or exchange, I will receive a similar email. Let me know what's up when it's ready to ship. Gives me the address again and says this is the address we have on file. If it's incorrect, please call right now. Because now I'm gonna admit I'm very impressed with Traxxas's process on their part, you guys. Once they had this, the process went quick. I'm not even gonna lie. If the address is wrong, you need to call them immediately, because it only took them a matter of hours until I had another email that day that says it confirms that my parcel number, we're gonna call it my item number, my my number, has been processed and forwarded to the shipping department, and then says please note that I'll need a sign for my delivery. And then it also says in the notes that the ESC was replaced free of charge, you guys. I can't complain about that. You know what I mean? How awesome. It also states that the ESC was replaced and says thanks for choosing Traxxas. Now, you guys, I have to admit, they were fast. They were really fast on their part. They went ahead and checked out the ESC. They decided that it was a malfunction or something on their part, and they replaced my ESC free of charge, you guys. No shipping. I didn't have to pay a dime. And mind you, I was outside my 30-day window when I made the claim, but I explained to the guy that it happened relatively quickly. I didn't have time to call it in or send it because of my situation. And he explained that what they do is they send it to their people over there. They look at it and then they'll deem if it's replaceable or if you need to pay. He did say that he was going to put in the notes that he would like them to credit my account and just replace it for free, because it was so close to that window, you know, the 30-day window. So I was very pleased, I have to admit, when I got that email saying that the ESC was replaced and it was shipped out that day. Like I said, you guys, they move quick. Once they get their hands on it, it moves pretty quick. So they got it. I got the confirmation email. I got the email that it was going to be replaced and shipped out. And then within 4 or 5 hours that day, I got another email saying that it had been shipped. Now, I expected them to come back the next day and say it was shipped, but they didn't. They came back at 9 o'clock that night, you guys, with an email saying it had been shipped out. I got my tracking number, and it says allow 24 hours for it to update the tracking, and then you can track your package all the way to you. Now, another thing I didn't really expect is they're sending it UPS. They could have just sent it USPS, but whatever. They're sending it UPS, so you know, I don't know what that really matters. But now I know I can keep an eye out for a UPS truck and get my stuff.
Wait, you don't.
Appreciate it, man. You have a good one. It's here. It actually arrived at the date that they estimated it would. So I think the holiday was my only issue on shipping it to them. So it's here. All right, you guys, there you have it. We have our brand new ESC that shipped back to us from Traxxas, free of charge, no shipping fees, no nothing, you guys. Now, I'm not saying that that is going to be the case for you guys or all of us or whoever makes their claims. You know, I was outside my 30-day window, but it wasn't by far. And apparently, it wasn't my fault, I guess you could say, because they went ahead and they checked it out and they issued me a brand new one free of charge. They didn't say, hey, you burn this up, pay for a new one, use your warranty, nothing like that, you guys. So it said it had shipped out the 3rd. It is the 7th, so it actually took 4 days to get from Texas all the way up here to Washington, in the middle of nowhere, Washington, too, at that. So 4 days, you guys, can't beat it. Honestly, this is going to gain them points in my book, you guys. I mean, the warranty process and the fact that they went ahead and honored it, even though it was outside of its 30-day warranty period, and they still honored it, gave me a free one. That customer service alone speaks volumes, you guys. So I will continue to buy Traxxas products, and let's just hope they don't continue to burn up, and we'll go from there. Appreciate it, Traxxas. Some free stickers or something would have been cool, but that's all right. I'll settle with the free part to get me back running. Real quick, you guys, too, I almost forgot. I did order an Endura 6-volt servo to go ahead and throw back in there for now, because until I get a BEC, I don't really feel comfortable with running that big one, even though I really don't think that big one was my problem that caught anything on fire. I think the BEC inside of the ESC itself would limit me and not catch me on fire, but just for my own, you know, comfort, I'm going to go ahead and throw in this Endura 6-volt servo until I get a BEC to power the higher voltage one. If you enjoyed this video or gained a little bit of knowledge about the Traxxas warranty process, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bells, and as always, get a controller in your hand, you guys. Get out and have some fun, and I'll see you on the next one.